It is laughable that the Fed depends on government numbers that constantly overstate jobs and the economy while understating inflation. But those are the smoke and mirrors numbers they say they depend on for interest rate policy. They also say they are laser focused on their dual mandate, which is suspect as well. They have been talking for years about their 2% target for inflation. But while inflation is at 3% using inaccurate government numbers, they're lowering rates, not raising them. It seems that they have decided that the full employment side of their dual mandate is a bigger problem than worrying about spurring on more inflation. In 2024, I reported many times that the jobs market was much more troublesome than the government numbers were indicating. What had set off alarms for me was that workers were losing full-time jobs and needing to take on two or three part-time jobs. This was well before they revised the jobs numbers down by close to 1 million jobs. That trend of weakness has gotten worse, and now the jobs market is falling off a cliff. Recently, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell stated during a press conference on October the 29th, following the FOMC meeting, that, and I quote, job creation, if you adjust for likely overcounting in the way that BLS does its work, it's pretty close to zero, end quote. So it's not very often that when the Fed is always talking about plotting its dots and talking about jobs numbers, that he's recognized that that the BLS is putting out a lot of numbers that are later revised down and significantly overstate or overcount, as he states. Um, Additional signs of weakness in the labor market come from consulting firm Challenger Gray and Christmas, who mentioned that U.S. companies laid off 153,074 employees in October. That nearly triples the number of job cuts in September.